Good morning, or good afternoon now. I'm Billy Hyde. I'm the Chief Sales Officer for Cicayda. Cicayda is a cloud-based SaaS, advanced analytics and workflow oriented at litigation e-discovery space, information governance and compliance. We, as a management team, our CEO, myself, our CTO, and our Senior Vice President, we're all former owners and part of the management team for Case Logistics, a desktop app that we created and sold in 2007. It's currently part of the Thomson Reuters Westlaw suite of applications. So we've done this before. We've grown a global customer base before. Now we're excited to use the cloud and all the scalability and speed that it can give. So the what if is, what if an attorney or compliance officer could literally look at a document, highlight a piece of text that's relevant, and then automatically have the computer or intelligence provide the relevant documents to begin looking at, or suggest areas of interest that the attorney might not have thought of. So what do? We do proactive information governance, try to get out ahead of issues before they occur. We do litigation hold with corporations to help them be compliant and defensible. You'd be surprised how many large corporations are trying to do this complex task with simply Outlook and Excel. We have a document review platform, so if you're doing due diligence, if you're doing government investigation, document review for litigation, the workflow can be created such that you can get through documents as fast as possible. We've got our own proprietary search engine, or our own proprietary search builder. We use natural language processing to do advanced text analytics, and we reduce data all the time, showing you the cost and risk associated with doing that. Here's a quick look at our litigation hold interface. This is what a general counsel and a corporation might look at. With one look, they can see how many matters they have currently. They can see what the status is of those matters, and with a single click, get to the issue with that matter, whether someone needs to be placed on hold, hasn't responded to a questionnaire. With another click, they can add additional people, take them off hold, take their data off hold, or add additional questions or additional notices. Our risk and cost analysis, you tell it how many resources you have, it'll tell you how long it's going to take, it's going to tell you what the cost is by function. It'll tell you if you reduce certain data sets, how that's going to impact you, not only from a cost perspective, but from a risk perspective. And then also supply you historical information so that you can use that in future litigations to be more accurate in terms of your budget projections and your settlement talks, things of that nature. Here's our search builder that I talked about. If you're old school and you like using text, you can do that. But if you like a GUI interface here, you can put a single word, start to search on that. You can drag and drop that search to where it's relevant. You can drag and drop multiple groups to where it's relevant. With a single click, you can add a family group. You can change it from an and or an or. And my favorite, when you're adding a search criteria, you can simply click on it or group to see how it changed the search results immediately. This is all done on the cloud, so search results, no matter how large the size, come back in that sub-second. We've got advanced analytics going on. So we're looking at relationships. Entities are extracted so we can see relationships that we didn't know about. We can see relationships that we did know about, and we can see, are we actually getting all the documents that are involved in this relationship with our current search. If we're not, we can click with a single click and start a new search to explore a new entity that we might not have taken into account, or we can click and add that criteria to the search. All of that saved, then it can be cloned, so you can add additional criteria and save it for defensibility in court. Here's a look at our interface for the review. You want to manage what the reviewer is looking at, how they interact with the data. You want to give them color indicators for important documents. You want to give them color indicators with proximity. So Billy may be important, but only when it's within 10 words of Cicayda. So that would be the clue to make this document potentially privileged or provide it with some more attention. Here is our real-time metrics for the managerial staff. So you need to know how many documents are left. You need to know how many documents you've created. You need to set up the workflow rules. You might need to change the workflow rules. You might need to see how many types of reviews are going on a document, whether it be at the corporation or at the law firm. This provides advanced metrics that you can use with the current budgeting process and settlement talks, as well as for future litigation. So if you're an investor, or probably anyone in this room growing a company, you've spent money on legal fees. So as an investor, this is a way to get your legal fees back. If you're a user, a path with Cicayda and advanced analytics, advanced workflow is a way for you to win. Thank you for your time.